Should you retain an attorney when getting a divorce? Well, that's the topic of this video. Hello again, everyone. I'm attorney Robert Flesses. If you're new to this channel, and since you've made it here, now may be a good time to subscribe. By subscribing, you'll know where to go when you need answers to your legal questions. Well, I represent people in their entire divorce from start to finish, and people that retain me who handle the divorce on their own but hire me to fix problems. If you're contemplating a divorce, you can do it on your own if it's obviously not difficult. And what I mean by that is both parties don't have minor children, they don't own a home, they have no retirement accounts, and have very few assets to divide, among other things. Those types of divorces are relatively simple. The hard ones are when you own a home, have minor children, have retirement accounts, and a lot of assets like cars with loans, recreational vehicles, a second home, and things like that. If you attempt a divorce on your own, minor children and assets are going to be what's going to get you in trouble down the road. After the divorce, most people tend to argue about those things because there are no rules set forth in their final divorce papers that regulate these types of things because they did their divorce without an attorney. Child support and allocating expenses to raise your children are always the biggest problem. Another big problem seems to be transferring a home to one of the spouses, but it never gets done, or selling a home and having ground rules for a smooth sale. So if you have a divorce with all of the things that can make it difficult, each party should retain their own experienced divorce attorney. Yes, divorce attorneys are expensive, but when, for example, you have young children at the time of the divorce, you're going to be dealing with your ex-spouse for many years after the divorce. Well, let's talk about children in divorce for a moment. You know that kids are expensive to raise, right? Other than child support, there are things like health insurance for your kids. Who's going to pay for that? Are you going to share in the cost of health insurance? How does the uninsured health care expenses get paid? When do they get paid? Many people attempting to transfer or sell their home at the time of a divorce run into problems after the divorce is finalized. If the home is to be sold, sometimes the party living in the home interferes with showings to prospective buyers, or they don't clean the home for showings, or they refuse to allow showings, or they make the showings very difficult to schedule. If one party is going to buy the other party out of the house, there's usually a mortgage that must be refinanced. There's also an existing monthly mortgage payment that needs to be paid each month before a sale. There are property taxes to be paid, homeowners insurance, and other costs. An experienced divorce attorney has seen all of this before and knows how to draft a good divorce settlement agreement that covers all of these potential problems. And remember, in most jurisdictions, ethical rules prohibit a lawyer from representing both parties in a divorce. Why? Because the parties have competing interests. So if you're contemplating a divorce, the decision to use an attorney should be carefully weighed before filing your case. Retaining an attorney may cost you up front, but the goal is to avoid substantial attorney fees should a problem develop after the divorce. I'm attorney Robert Flesses. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you in my next video.